Here's our match coming up here that we know these two are going to play. It's another top 8 player, OkamiOfGames, 74% win rates. Has not missed a tournament since joining an MT16 where they got 3rd. Has missed top 8 twice. So it's not that like we said someone325 basically never missed it, I think, after joining. Has had a couple of strong finishes, but not all the way.
And facing Okami is Julloninja. Win rate of 50%, and even 10-10. First joined in MT13 and seems to have skipped one, but did get a finish of 17th, so certainly no slouch.
Skip 2, I think. I think you want to add up to 21 with your addition and your first join. I think that's what I decided makes sense at some point to help me, because I made the same math mistake earlier when I was counting the levels. It's like a fence post problem type thing.
I'm so bad at math.
Who would you take, Sexy Waluigi or Busty? Was this Kitsune?
That this is specifically like an Amaterasu from Okami.
Powerful energy radiating from both.
I've got to be honest, Sexy Waluigi is kind of creeping me out here.
But that's part of his charm. It's because he's creepy that it's like, oh, he's like a little bit like, oh, he's a little bit bad. He's gonna throw a bomb and blow up my house.
That's great, but like I don't really care if Amaterasu Kitsune takes my soul away to dance in the night parade. I'm still going with her. Just over like I don't. That's an outcome I can imagine. I don't know what the hell Waluigi's gonna do to me.
Hold on. Gotta remember what you just said. Okami takes me away to dance in the night parade. It was even if Okami takes away my soul, takes my soul away to dance in the night parade. I'm still going with her, I believe was what you said.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Waluigi takes your soul in mini golf. No. That's mini golf.
You're number 200. Congrats. The other racers are hopping in. We saw them earlier play a little bit, but they're gonna fight for real now. Rhelys versus someone325, top 8 player. I was just talking about him. Winning every tournament since he joined in MT15. Special skills, yes. Has special skills.
I think we're seeing that. That's a 74% win rate. You don't get 28 wins out of 38 official matches without having special skills.
Yeah. Is one of those players where they seem like good at everything, you know, never really seems to get caught off guard too much. Though we looked at it earlier, is in the losers bracket, lost in a very close race to Spellworm in I guess you could call it a puzzle game. Had a little bit of an action element to it. You had to sort of run away from enemies. And I mean, we talked about all this stuff. Well, I mean, someone's going to watch this match without having seen us having talked about it, so I guess we'll talk about it. I don't know what giant snake girl wants the burger is, but
that was it was a snake puzzler. You have all these different levels. You have to maneuver through, grab burgers in the levels while avoiding these other little alien guys who will steal the burgers. And then there's lasers, there's Sokoban, there's a bunch of other stuff. And you have to get all those burgers to the goal to give them to the giant snake girl.
Classic. Everyone wants the burger, it seems. I know I do. Rhelys defeated GFM in our opening race of the tournament on Skate Horse. You're a horse on a skateboard, and you get a platform through a silly, sort of abstract, geometric world. Like, picture one of those Super Mario Sunshine bonus levels where you don't have FLUDD, and instead you're a horse on a skateboard. And you're pretty much there. And then lost his ex in an NES platformer.
Time Diver Eon Man.
Cool name. You jump kick off walls and stuff. It's kind of neat. We didn't look at what... What?
No, I was just going to say, wasn't Time Diver Eon Man not officially released or something like that?
You might be right. I don't remember. This is a winner's match up here, no losses.
Oh, yeah.
Okami has looked extremely good in both matches that I saw her play. One against Kazuya, who is a fellow Kusogrande GM, I believe. I think I've seen them both doing that over there on Brosench's channel.
I think you're right.
And then defeated Omega Number in this game. We've had a couple times we've taken kind of a shine to Gegege no Kitaro Fukatsu Tenma Daio, based off a manga anime where your ghost grandpa's like lives in your hair and you shoot it to fight yokai. Basically like a boss fight game.
It's an August institution. I'm led to believe.
Julloninja raced one of the earliest races. I think it was like the second or third race of the tournament against Twisty Wristy in a puzzle game, RGB. Can I get a gem check in the chat? Make sure everything's good with our gems.
Chat, come on.
And defeated Yuge and Gamble. That was a close race that could have gone the other way if Yuge wasn't picking up all the extra coins all the time. Lost a lot of time doing that. And so Julloninja took that advantage and ran with it. And then defeated Rywek in the Hidden Ninja Agemaru. The DS. I think I missed that one, but I think you told me about it.
Yeah, no, I think, this is the what? No. The Hidden Ninja Kagemaru? Do I know this one?
Resource fail on our gem check. Oh, man.
No, that's correct. I am resource failing on remembering what this game is.
Looks like the players... I thought they had a game, but they didn't, so they're still looking. So we haven't neglected our duties, getting everything set up, which is good.
I have never seen this ninja game in my life.
Okay, it must have been someone else who told me about it. So, in our top race, once we get going, OkamiOfGames versus Julloninja, they're looking pretty good. The winner's gonna move on, like, winners 5 or something? Yeah. And the loser's not out of the tournament yet. That's a pretty good spot to be in. But the bottom race, someone325 versus Rhelys, an elimination match. Need to win to stay in the tournament.
Sometimes you look into the chat for when you're pulling games, and there are just horrifying quotes that come out of them. Like when somebody asks if you played a game, one of the competitors says, "Oh yeah, I played that with a fishing controller." Terrifying.
I mean, people will play anything with anything. I wouldn't put too much stock in it. You know, I played Super Mario Brothers with a DDR controller. Big deal. Just Mario. You don't have to play it with a fishing controller. Probably. You might have if you were at the mystery tournament live at Games Done Quick. Boney was pretty keen to try to put weird controllers in players' hands in that the only opportunity you'll ever have to put physical objects in people's hands in a live race like that.
I mean, if somebody sent me a Bass Pro fishing controller for the Dreamcast and said, "Hey, you're playing your match on this," I mean, they sent it to me, I would feel obligated.
whenever you want to submit a paid game, we ask you to send at least 2 keys for the 2 racers, and then I think 1 to 2 keys for the testers to test it. And so, like, if you wanted them to play with a controller that you wanted to mail to them, it's like, okay, fine, please 4 of them, maybe, or maybe just 2 to the testers, and then they'll send it on to the players, and then also shipping and handling, and hopefully you live somewhere where you can get it, and suddenly the whole thing kind of falls apart the more you think about it.
And like, for today's modern systems, you can't just send the controller. There needs to be an adapter, because these are controllers from like the early Ooze. They have no idea what they're doing. They don't know USB-C.
Early Ooze? Like the
Ooze.
2000s?
Yes.
Well, I've never heard that before. I've heard people call them the aughts. Apparently that's like going back to like an old-timey word even. For like the 1900s, they used to call them the aughts. I don't even know where it comes from. I think it's like the same word as not?
Yes, it's similar to not, but it's like the same sort of thing and same sort of like era as like a 30-06, if you've ever heard of that.
I have heard of that, but I couldn't even tell you what it is. I've just heard the syllables together.
It's a rifle.
Okay. I would have said car. No way they've played this game. Come on. I thought it would be good to race that one. Though, it is an old school PC game. Wow. A strong reaction.
No, sorry. I am also realizing how much my mic cuts out my laughter.
Oh.
So.
We got like the first third of a second of a laugh, and it just sounded like a cat jumped in your lap or something.
Yeah. I mean, that might still happen. He is right here.
Aw.
He does tend to jump on the top of my tower over here and turn everything off.
I don't think I know your cat's name.
Orion.
Whoa, good name. Is he a hunter?
No, back when we got him, he would try and get in fights with other cats and lose spectacularly. So that's why he's a riot. He's constantly biting off more than he can chew.
I think Reverie is flying through these games. It was 30 seconds between giving one game and then giving the next game. It takes some time. You have to refresh the page so that the random number function generates a new random number, and then you got to find it, and then you got to click on the right cell to find the name. Spy. Final battle, Demon Vesper. Wow, spoiling that the boss is Vesper. I guess. For all I know, that's a game where, like, in the first 2 seconds, a man named Vesper in a cape flies down and goes, "Mwah!" Like, I don't know. Maybe it's a spoiler. Maybe it's not at all.
It is an Ys game. It's possible.
Is it?
Not Ys. I mean, it is a Falcom title.
Oh.
I just said Ys game because it's a Falcom. It's Falcom.
That's what Falcom is to you?
Ys. What?
Trails.
Trails.
They do Trails. They're Trails to me, honestly. I haven't played an Ys game.
I was trying to think of like the title before the Trails part.
Oh, Legend of Heroes, yeah.
Yes, that was it.
Yeah. The Trails series is made up of several sub-arcs. Trails in the Sky, Trails to Zero in Azure, Trails of Cold Steel, Daybreak, and then... So those are all like self-contained series of games, each of which has like 2 or 3 games in it.
In this discrete world.
Yeah, in one continuous world, which is the
Yeah.
whole appeal of the whole thing. It's so cool.
Yes.
And then all of that is also under this umbrella as a spin-off of the Legend of Heroes series.
And I think the one before they started on Trails was like it had its own saga name, like the Gangav Saga or something.
I'm seeing a lot
before that, you go even further back, and it's just like, oh, the first Legend of Heroes game is actually Dragon Slayer 7.
Yeah. The Legacy of the Wizard, the NES game with the family going through the dungeon with all the the hidden blocks and stuff, is Legend of Heroes. It's in the same, in some sense, in a very literal sense, if not a spiritual sense, in the same game series as Trails in the Sky.
It's a beautiful mess.
I like Trails a lot. I've got like a list of like games I like, and I've got like only like a couple Final Fantasies, only a couple Dragon Quests in there. But so far, all 5 Trails games I've played are on my list. I really quite like them.
Which ones have you indulged in?
Well, the first 5, I would normally I'm like a let people play whatever they want to play sort of guy. But with this series, I think you're kind of doing it wrong if you do anything other than play them in order.
See, I jumped right into Trails of Cold Steel.
Yeah, you're not alone, because that one got more popular than the others by a long shot.
And I've done Trails of Cold Steel 1 and 2, and I've done Trails in the Sky first chapter. I did not go on to second chapter because I just don't like Joshua. I don't like Joshua.
No.
I cannot stand him.
Or is he just like too good, too perfect, no flaws?
Yeah, no, that must be it. I'm just jealous of.
Well, I didn't imply jealousy. I mean, genuinely, if a character doesn't have any flaws, then it can be a little bit. You can't relate to them.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is kind of his only flaw, for some big chunk of the game. Like, I get it. We got a pretty cool game, but I think we're not going to see this one either.
No.
Oh yeah, also the English releases, I guess, are important.
Yes, that too.
That's another big factor.
And like Cold Steel 1 and 2 were much easier to get in and like play than Sky 1 and 2. Like, I think the Sky releases were before they did the whole, like, they got the whole Durant upgrade package of, oh yeah, you have this button over here for speed up and this, all of these different resolution modes.
Oh yeah, they got a guy on there who's like a real whiz on the like optimization side of things, and goes wild on all kinds of graphical settings for you to play the Trails games.
Right, and I think I want to say he started with that with Trails of Cold Steel 1. For it, I think there's an E at the end, but other than that, yeah, that is how he spells it.
Yeah, I don't know if it's actually a reference to the Pokemon.
People seem to come from all over. I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay, we got 3 out of 4 racers saying they haven't played it. Technically, one of them didn't say anything, but Xenograver has still set the goal of the race room is like, this is the one. We're playing this one. Like, not even waiting for the. They would have said something. They would have said something by now. We're playing this one. Thankfully, they did say something.
They did say something.
They just went, wow, what a picture. Like, you can kind of infer from that they haven't seen it. Bounce and roll to the rainbow platform at the end of the stage. I think that kind of says it all about what we're going to see here.
The next words out of that person's mouth. Oh no. Upon seeing the pace spin.
This one was submitted by Internet Dirigible.
Oh no.
I don't know why, oh no. If anyone was going to submit something that was going to pass testing, it would be the guy who's tested, like, hundreds of games recently.
I feel like he's been testing hundreds of games for the past, 40 years?
Yeah.
I remember the 1 year I managed to get in as a tester. Like, by the time I had gotten into it as a tester, which was later in the process, he had already had 240 games tested on that sheet.
Yeah, these days we've got Half Beastie. I don't think we've properly shouted out Half Beastie's work on Mystery Tournament lately. Joined, was it last year? In the year before or something? Played in the tournament.
I believe the year before, yeah.
Did really well. Joined a bunch of races along with so much fabs. But then it was like, it's really stressful sometimes to do these races, but I love this thing so much, and so found this role of tester where you get to play all these games on your own time in a much more chill environment, and also when you're really good at games, that can help us get a better picture of how good players are going to do when we when they get their hands on it. So FBC has been doing a ton of work and is so valuable to the testing team.
No, truly, but it's just like as in testing, we want testers to be from all sorts of skill environments, levels.
Yeah.
But having a talent like Half Beastie testing does give us insight into like what does a top 8 seeded person, how do they play games, how do they look at these things?
Yeah, it can be tough sometimes. You just sort of like, you get your time and you just figure like, well, they'll go faster than this. Mm-hmm. But sometimes, you did pretty good actually, and it was a hard game, and now you've gone and put like a really big task in front of them on this really big important stage, and so we have overloaded our top 8 players on 1 or 2 occasions. They're quite good though, and even when we've messed up on our end, they're quite good at getting through.
I still think of a games giving match I gave. Like,
what did you do?
It was cannon fodder, but for the Genesis, because I was trying to get it under like some space concerns limitation. And I was just like, oh yeah, no, I reached this like level goal in like 40 minutes, and I'm like, okay, yeah, sure, that's fine. Someone else better than me is probably going to get this and like, crush this. And I submitted it, and it got pulled for Games Giving, and I think both players gave up after 2.5 hours.
Nice. I have no idea. One player is streaming this in like a 4x3, and another person is streaming it in like a 16:9. I don't know what to do for the cropping. We're gonna just kind of figure that out.
One of the players is getting changed to widescreen dynamically.
Images are kind of shifting around in kind of a strange way in my cropping interface that I've never seen before, and I feel like it's slightly haunted or something. Thankfully, for me, this is... Well, no. Is it the... It is the last match for tonight.
Yes.
So if there's some sort of problem, I have some time to get it sorted.
Unless someone comes in off the top rope.
Bad news for all of you, though, out there watching who wanted more mystery racing.
ID, we are still setting up the second game.
Yeah, one of the racers was having trouble capturing it. They're not using OBS. They're on something else. Or, well...
It is OBS, but it's Streamlabs.
Streamlabs, OBS, slobs.
Yeah. Which I used myself because it had a more immediately readable default interface, but I don't know why I went back. I think an update might have broke it or something.
Might have been when it came out that they just stole a bunch of code.
I think that was it.
And you were like, maybe I don't want to support these people.
Yeah, now that you're saying that, I think that was it.
Also, like, a regular OBS apparently does basically everything that it does, but, like, also more if you just, like, take a moment to get used to it.
Mm-hmm. Right, I think that was about, like, 3 years ago at this point for me.
Yeah, something like that. I love when racers join the race room and they get to provide their insight, like, who aren't part of the people in the match, and can sort of, like, guide everyone's thinking.
You mean calling out when the pace bin itself?
If there's just something, you know, like, a racer says, like, I don't have audio. Is there audio on the title screen? Then someone else can be like, no, there's no audio on the title screen. Apparently so much fast can come in and be like, oh, it's arrows to move, not WASD.
I mean, he has played so many games. Okay. It seems to have, like, a photographic memory of all of them.
So I've just taken a wild stab at cropping these racers. It's surely... like, it can't be right for all of them. Something is wrong. But we don't know what until they show something that isn't the title screen.
Oh yes, there is a instruction in the space bin to register the game, so you can get the full thing.
Okay, but all the same, we're gonna get switched over, and we're gonna lose Rainwave also. So, boom, almost a perfect transition.
I see what you were talking about with the...
Everyone is streaming black on black, basically. And the ones who aren't have confusing... like, I think Julloninja has, like, a nice, different colored thing around this square. But, like, I don't see that same shape on other people, so I don't know. I just don't know. Well, it'll get going, and I'll fix it. I'll start the timer at the right time when the race starts. Guess there's no audio. We are going to be in complete silence here because I don't know how to get Rainwave to play sounds. on the 4-player layout screen.
Wait, why are we registering? Oh, campaigns 1 and 2. Okay. I was reading that goal is beat campaign 1, 2. Rhelys just moved something.
Colors cycling on the title screen here.
It gives a little bit of, this might be just me, but scorched earth for DOS.
So above Rainwave's audio, I can see the bars moving, but they're grayed out. And at the top, it says preview instead of active. Or, I don't know, different problem. We have Rainwave as a thing here. I mean, that, I can just, like, live here, maybe. But then there's no audio. Oh, wait, what's this? Still grayed out, though.
3 seconds. 2, 1.
Yep, guess
Go.
I ran out of time to figure it out. But we are going to get game audio here, hopefully.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
This is perfect.
Wow, wow, wow. Wait, what is this extra? Oh, it's hitting stuff. The audio also crackling a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if maybe it crackles less for someone else. It might just be like that. Yeah, Rickery is immediately saying in race chat, the audio is so crunchy. Alright, time for me to fix the cropping. What's going on?
I believe Rhelys shoved over the screen a bit so that they could show that they are they have locked their monitor to 60 FPS. But yeah, so we got some jumping, we got some shapes, the shapes spin. Got some technical goals. OkamiOfGames at level 3. Julloninja right behind her. Someone325 and Rhelys. I believe someone is leading in that match. Yes, they are. Rhelys having a little bit of trouble climbing up this corridor. Yep, going down the slope. What just happened?
I'm trying to crop it out, but it's just like... It's over the game feed, is it? No, it got... Okay.
Julloninja is on some sort of gurney or minecart. Into the goal, I think that's level 3. On to level 4. Someone325 taking a death, falling off the level. Having to start over level 3. OkamiOfGames on level 5. So has taken the top race over Julloninja. Someone325 in the lead over Rhelys in this minecart gurney. And that's going to... No, Rhelys is in the lead. A level 5.
Fixed brainwave, I guess. I don't know what I did.
Glad to hear it. You're a miracle worker. OkamiOfGames taking death on level 5.
We may switch over if I get tired of hearing these crackles in my ears because it's driving me already a little bit. Who's leading?
OkamiOfGames and Jullo are on the same level. Rhelys is leading over Someone325.
Okay.
Everybody else is on level 5 except someone who's on level 4.
Seems like there's not much to it. A lot of speed here for Okami, really going for it.
Oh, what is this? What is happening?
Mandoid? Oh no, Okami's in a bad spot.
Yeah.
Below 2.
Uh-huh. This little I can't even think of the word to say. Man, did you see that?
Okay. Rhelys has been spat out.
Yeah, man, I saw that.
Wait, what's going on in here? Rhelys is like leaving? And is reset?
No, the square moved. You have to do Sokoban.
Oh my god.
Yeah, see, someone's on the same page.
Sokoban detected. That did not look like it was moving because the background like gives you no reference.
Exactly.
Okami's moving it.
Has to be careful not to bounce out though.
Someone's kind of gone too far.
Yeah, he has to go under the platforms now. Okami is just moving it from the ground. You can barely tell, but it is moving.
So what are the controls if you can just like stop bouncing and be on the ground then, right? It's like WASD or the arrow keys maybe. Space to jump and can be held. That's it.
Someone325 is on a gondola, maybe a funicular.
Yeah, was behind and is caught up and taken the lead.
Yeah.
Also.
That level 5 has been kind of a great equalizer here in these matches. Is this a sled? Is someone in front of us? This is a sled. We need to push the sled.
I'm gonna see what happens if I just like is it gonna look weird if I force 4x3 here? I think because Jullo is actually stretching it out, it is gonna look normal. Yeah, okay.
It does look pretty normal.
Okay, I'm sure that's much nicer for everyone.
Someone is on level 7? I think he cleared that.
You go full speed into this thing, and wow, okay. Yeah, I would just hold the button until it was, it didn't work.
Wait, is Okami on 7?
No.
It is so hard to tell.
This is the first level after you push the box for Okami.
Yes, this is 6. So this is the sled. This didn't seem very, very demanding, very challenging. Just gotta ride it out till you get to the Technicolor section here. Yes.
Okay, level 7. I feel like you're gonna jank out of that sled at any moment on its way down.
Yeah, it doesn't seem very sturdy.
Rhelys now also on 6, 1 level behind someone. Julloninja 1 level behind OkamiOfGames. So you gotta like whenever you're like a ball bouncing on a ball, so like maintaining your angle, it looks pretty hard, but someone gets it and is on to 9.
Okami also gets it over this big ball slope onto these swings.
Real Fever Dream style level design here.
Yeah.
And look at this maze. Again, off the circles.
Okami needs to reset, get her momentum back, and that's level 7 clear on a level 8.
Rhelys on the sled ride. Oh, wait, no, that's the end of the level. It's fine.
Yeah, that's the end. I did the same thing too with someone, just like, I think he cleared that?
The sled barely made it, I thought, for Okami on that section.
It did fall off for Okami.
But what's up with that?
I mean, for someone, it also made it onto the goal platform. So I don't know.
Oh my god, look at this platforming someone has to do on this. Oh man.
These are all spheres, so they're knocking you around constantly. Like, you're never going straight up.
There's a gap in the chain at the bottom. Gotta do this again. The Rhelys and Julloninja are very close, though not racing against each other. Both of them onto 8.
Mm-hmm. And that's 9 for OkamiOfGames, so still a level ahead of Julloninja, and by extension Rhelys.
And then someone's on 10, I think.
Yes.
So much trouble escaping.
Yeah, kind of caught in this rope gulch.
It's everything to get onto the fixed balls that are holding the rope. If you can bounce off that, you can sort of keep using that and not have to worry about chain physics.
Someone getting a good bounce there.
Yeah, like a nice double bounce off the chain. Oh no!
It was just a little too greedy.
Oh my god, Okami touched a wall when she didn't mean to, and suddenly, like 18 bounces later, is back at the start of the section. Rhelys having trouble with the start. Trying to keep some height going off of these balls, and it's just not transferring in the right direction. Okay, so what I want everyone to do in the chat is to raise your hand when you're sick of the crackling audio and you'd rather listen to Rainwave, okay? And I'm not, just because you raise your hand doesn't mean I'm gonna change it, but like once we get like enough hands in the air, all right, I'll do it. I just don't know if it's enough of a problem for anyone else as it is for me.
I mean, you could also make a poll.
No, that's too much.
Make a poll?
I like encouraging people to type in the chat. Take an active interest. There's one. Okami is looking at the end of the level, hits it from below, so is on level 10. How did Julloninja perfectly arc around that ball like that? It was really good to to watch it.
Very in control. Like probably the best control out of our competitors so far.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't like the way you wanted to go, but it looked cool.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I've heard enough. Literally and figuratively. I'll carry it. This is pretty on point for this game.
Yeah, I'd say is appropriate. You know what else we forgot coming into this?
What?
The pay spin.
We didn't post it. Okay. I mean, there's really nothing there. It's just like hold the button and bounce. Everything you need to see is on the screen. So level 10 has been really something. Someone325 got pretty far. OkamiOfGames has passed the start at least. Julloninja has maybe Julloninja caught up here, or is this thing?
Julloninja has caught up.
Okay.
This is the same
big
chain pit hell.
Going for something. It's gonna escape. And Okami died.
Someone back to doing some precision platforming on these moderately sized orbs.
Julloninja with a little bit too much forward speed was trying to hit the brakes and couldn't do it. Someone325 can.
I think this might be a clear on 10 for someone.
Slopes are pointing the wrong way. You gotta be mindful.
Yeah, that's
not too bad. Not too bad. It's still going. There it is.
There it is. There it is. That's
it?
campaign 1.
Oh, okay. Welcome. Use the arrow keys to move. So the top race, neck and neck. Bottom one, unfortunately, has our first and last place racers of the 4 versus each other. So we have the biggest gap down there. Oh, a little too much for someone. Off the very corner is Rhelys and is going to be able to... hold on, get in that in. Okay, level 10. It's OkamiOfGames riding the chain to get a huge amount of speed, but then lost it all.
Yep.
Intentionally, I think. I think it was too risky. You don't know what's coming up, right? You're just going to come flying down at top speed.
It's hard to tell, yeah.
Okay. I'm much more... like, did the same technique,
Controlled,
but started not all the way on the other side, and so had the perfect amount of height. Uh-oh. It's all over it. The balls. You need to respect them.
Yeah, just one wrong bounce on the balls in those sequence, and this whole thing is over for you.
It can feel like you're in control, because you're like, oh, I can still reach that other ball, right? But if you're going to come flying into that other ball and hit it in a bad spot, you actually don't have control, right? Like, it's so easy for things to spiral out of control.
Mm-hmm. I think Julloninja might be done with 10.
This is looking really good. It'd be a lead change.
Yeah, no, we're here.
There it is. Someone's driving a car.
What?
You gotta get out of this car at some point. Uh-oh.
I wouldn't trust this car.
Not the first time we've seen a car go upside down today.
Ooh. Let's go.
Unable to transfer across that little gap there. Can only jump when touching something. Yep. Weird to even call it jump. You should probably just call it bounce. But I guess if you're completely still, you'll go in the air, I presume. So maybe you gotta call it jump.
Oh, Ghost OkamiOfGames going straight over that chain gap.
Oh no. Okay. Bit of control, moving on. Yeah, I guess because you are moving, like, if you're trying to land on this ball, you're moving to it with this amount of speed, like in your vector, right? So, like, if you land right on the very top of it, like you think, you're going to keep going with, like, a certain amount of speed. But if you wanted to kind of settle down, you would want to kind of aim on, like, this part of the ball, which is going to have... you know, you come out on this angle, which has, like, this portion of it is going to cancel out this a little bit, and you'll have a little bit more control. So dramatic. Fire Emblem.
They thought it would be the last one.
And it became the most popular for some reason.
Babies. Anytime you involve babies in anything.
Look, we got this synchronized bouncing from the top racers, though. They're on totally different levels. Nothing seems to be quite as hard as 10 in the first campaign. Oh, maybe I take it back. Look at what someone has to do here.
Yeah, this is a real crazy maze kind of here.
So you need like bounces, right? Bounces are what is going to like imbue your ball with jumps, which is just sort of adding kinetic energy into the equation, and it's going to get you higher and higher.
Oh, come on, Okami, you can do it. Okay, onto the triangles.
I think this is like, oh no!
Ah!
The triangle kicked Okami forward with a unplanned amount of speed and just a little bit off. Someone also has to redo this annoying opening here on level 4 of the second campaign. Julloninja maybe needs to sort of employ this chain ride technique that Okami has figured out. That's a really useful skill. I suspect we're going to see more and more chains later on.
I would almost guarantee it. Is this still 4 for someone325?
I think so, right? The stars are continuing with red tipped stars now. Oh my god, why is that one moving around so much?
Red tips on chains.
And then this one is going to pivot around this top point.
Okami taking another jank bounce into the pit.
And that was a clear for someone325. Our first look at level 5 in the second campaign. Julloninja clears, 3 is on to 4. Big gaps opening up between the players. I mean, if level 10 of the first campaign is as hard as it is, maybe it's like just as hard in the second one. And we're gonna see people get stuck there too. Death for Rhelys. Okami is not able to handle it.
Oh.
Someone325 moving along for this level.
Fantastic control from someone.
Wow.
Already on 6. And now we have an annoying stick. Irritating stick, sorry. Sort of level where you cannot touch the sides.
I mean, these platforms sticking out are the annoying sticks. Just be solid. Okay, I'm seeing more control this time. Letting the ball come to a stop and using the jump to get the height. But even that doesn't magically solve this section. I'm so ready for OkamiOfGames to use the chain to launch into the air and just come down on the exit of 10.
I feel like at this point you have to at least try it once.
Okay. Lands right on the top of the ball, and again, and again.
Yeah.
And a little bit forward, but that's okay. Ooh, got cold feet. Is gonna go for it this time.
Perfect. Perfect.
Excellent control. Jullo's already on the stars. Insane series of bounces for Rhelys as well on the chain. And now here's that triangle. Okay, yes, recognized. We had a lot of forward speed and hit the brakes at the last second.
Rhelys tried to send it on 10.
Didn't work out.
Almost got there.
Jullo gets 4.
On to 5. That is a long time to catch up.
Someone giving us a look at another set of wild shapes bouncing around in a sequence.
Diamonds on sticks.
The end of the level.
That's 7.
Don't jump right away, I guess. What's going on in 7?
What's this one? What do we... Oh, you have to roll.
Where we going? We're holding right.
I guess you just roll, and that kill plane is so long.
Video games. Julloninja.
There it is.
Okay. Where is it?
Coming back down, right there.
The bounce?
Yeah,
This is it?
This is a new platform.
Oh, okay.
So I think has to go the other way into another hook.
Nope.
Oh, there we are.
Dang. I was going to say Julloninja has done an excellent job after getting free of 10. Has just been making really steady progress through the second campaign. But we saw someone325 had to change his approach on these sticks in level 6, and I haven't seen Jullo get very far on these yet. Maybe he needs to have that moment as well. We'll see. Oh, yeah, steady.
It's totally possible. Yep.
You need a little something to get over this triangle.
Just trying to do it as little as possible. Just, yep. There you go.
Rhelys touched the right edge of a sphere, and that was it. It's all over.
Someone325 is pretty consistently restarting whenever he gets sent back to the bottom of this tower.
What am I looking at? It looked like a wall just becomes a beam of light with a ball.
Yeah.
Like, where does collisions start and stop there? What's going on? Okay, it's climbed up these balls. Well, a little bit too much speed. Whoa. Okay, we're gonna be okay. Tommy's on a seesaw. It's gonna push this ball, trying to make it go on there to weigh it down, but it is movable. Did anyone else do this?
I don't know. I didn't see this.
I missed this if they did. So slow.
Jullo is already on 7 now.
Wow. Both races are looking more and more decided with every passing minute. But this top one, I can see something happening. Rhelys is just so stuck on these sphere-to-sphere bounces in 10. It's gonna take something really horrible in a later level that somehow is like not a problem for Rhelys to come back.
Okami seems to be learning some important tech where if you're constantly getting bounces on slanted platforms that keep sending you and eating your momentum, you can just stop like bouncing and just move up, and you will like reset your angular momentum to get better bounces.
Oh, you have to wait. Jullo's falling off to. I don't know why I didn't try to just jump on the balls. I think you can just jump and get enough height, right? But maybe not. 7 clear for someone325. Yeah.
Sure. Okay, no, this is the second set of platforms. I can see why he wouldn't restart here. Okami getting to the top part of the snail almost. Come on, there we go.
At the top, onto the stars. Rhelys still stuck on 10. Someone's riding this ball over the red danger field, so you need to bounce it on the correct side of it to keep it moving.
Oh my god.
Wow. I mean, did it expertly.
Okami being pretty tentative with these stars.
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about it a lot, right? The further you get into a stage, the more you have to lose. So the safer you want to be, and there it is, closes out 4.
Is catching up to Julloninja bit by bit here.
7 has been pretty nasty. I think we're maybe done with it, though, for Julloninja. Yeah, there it is.
Yep, that's it. On to 8.
3 levels left for Julloninja. 2 now left for someone325.
Rhelys still on 10.
He's The mobile is wiggling quite a lot. But that is going to be the end of the level.
That's 6. Yes. Oh! Rhelys did it.
Really? The whole level? Every time I look over, I see the start of level 10. And we went from the start all the way to done.
Maybe they skipped it. I'm not sure.
I mean, I could believe it got done.
I mostly just saw that they were all of a sudden at the menu.
Yeah, they're... What? They're here.
Andy is confirming in chat. Super leapt up over everything. Definitely got it.
Oh, that's how it went so fast. Okay. Dang. See, this is the trouble with these 4-way races. Sometimes you miss stuff like that, you know? Sick move from Rhelys. Okay.
Someone on level 210 now has to force this gurney over a ball to start the descent.
Gurney. I feel like most of us video game play... Well, we're just going to try to skip it. Not going to work. I would say minecart, right? Minecart level.
Well, I thought minecart at first, but I mean, this is clearly open on the sides, right?
Is it? I mean, it's like a 2D... It's like a wireframe. Who knows?
And we're bringing back the sled. This time with wheels.
Is this it? It's not over yet. Rhelys's move to get free of 10 was super cool, but it's looking more and more like... Oh my god, you have to ride the ball again. Is this it? For someone325?
Onto a bigger ball.
Do you need those platforms? You must need the platforms. Wow. Such control. Julloninja on 9. Okami clearing 6 is on to 7.
Yeah.
Another vehicle.
Car.
You have to push it over the little
car.
thing. Little speed bump.
It's an open top so the back can't save you. Crash. Test.
That's it. Someone325 has finished the second campaign. 30-35. Someone's time.
I'm of 31-35.
30-35.
Yes. Sorry.
The top race is still live. Okami is very far along 7. This kind of tripped up some of the other racers. Looks like we got a
Julloninja
forfeit.
is already on 10.
10 is so long. Where's Okami? Not good. Restarting. Jullo misses the whatever this is. Oh, it's the first one. Okay.
Yeah. It's the mine card.
To the wheeled crib. You know how you just want your baby to just roll around in their crib?
Yeah, you know, you gotta teach them independence from a young age.
Yeah. Get some mobility in there while they roll around.
Okami's looking good on the spheres here. Transition to these tilty platforms.
Has to finish 7, then do 8 and 9, and then beat 10 before Julloninja.
Yeah.
Done with this stage. It's a tall ask, but it's a long stage, and I think it's totally possible someone325 made this look easier than it is.
I think that's it for 7. That is a really quick 7 clear.
zoom in on our top race here.
Jullo is past the balls, I think. He's onto the wheeled sled.
Pretty good stuff from Okami. Here's the ball.
Good control. Good control.
Transfer onto the second ball.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit in danger of hitting the right side of it, but no. Whoa. Caught the edge there on the way up. Julloninja got an extra bounce, got all messed up.
These are the types of things that will eat up Jullo's time and allow Okami to catch up.
Late death for Okami of Games in level 8. And it's again just the spheres. Just a bunch of spheres is like the hardest thing.
Jullo making it past the wheeled sled, off the mobile onto these straws?
Yeah, I kind of thought straw when I saw him bendy straw with a bender right in the middle, which is kind of awkward.
A little bit.
Pushing the ball.
Onto big orb. Bigger orb.
I think there's only like one ride left.
That would be, yeah, the convertible, let's call it.
I gotta go. I'm trying to do it from the driver's seat here. Not quite getting it. It's gonna get out and push. Here's this horrible section again for Okami. Dangerous moment there. Moving with maybe too much speed? Okay.
Oh. The fact the mobiles move on their own without any input from you. Horrifying.
Off the corners is going to do really good. Is going to clear this level, but here comes Julloninja crashing out of the car.
I think this is only going to happen if he takes a really bad bounce on one of these letters.
Couple of flat letters. Nothing could go wrong. The clear.
That's it. 35-21. According to SRL.
GG to Julloninja.
GG.
Kami's not out of it. This one was a winner's 3 match. But it makes a pretty big difference. Stay in the winner's bracket. You have to play half the matches you have to make the same amount of progress. Longer you stay in that upper bracket. Though, I think we've seen Okami lose the first match and then still make top 8. I want to say Okami did that. Got like 11 wins that tournament.
I believe that's correct, yeah.
So if anyone could, it would be her.
My draft is going to be sad at losing the majority of its possible points, though.
Ooh, went for the double.
Oh. Just a little too much speed.
So this is our last match of the night. And I got nowhere to be. So I'm okay to watch Okami of Games finish out.
I thought at first when you started that you were setting up a transition to watch a vodcast or two.
There are a couple. But I think it makes sense to do them at a time that isn't 11 p.m. on a weeknight.
I agree.
That's a clear.
Oh, managing to push it in from inside the crib.
And then I think everyone's going to miss that transition at least once.
it comes too fast. These stairs aren't much of an issue so far. And
Yeah.
coming to the sled.
Not much individually in this level is a problem. It's just that it's really long.
Really wanted to showcase these platforms you cannot stand on, but that the balls can be on.
They grow up so fast, that's right. You start out in the crib, and before you know it, they're skateboarding around, they've got their first car.
And then they get a job at the crash test factory.
Oh wow. If that works, it doesn't.
Whoa.
But to be so aggressive in getting the height you need off that big ball all the way over there and then all the way back.
I mean, it is sort of liberating when your other competitor finishes, right? You're free to be a little bit reckless.
Depends on the person. Some people feel like, it doesn't matter anymore. Like, they almost can't bring themselves to even try.
Having a little trouble getting this car out of the garage.
Ooh.
Or the garage, as our English speak.
Yeah, we're way up. I would go back to that platform you saw, yeah.
Yes.
Just aim for the flat letters. They're not even tilty. GG. Official time of 39:59. From OkamiOfGames. I'll ask if anyone wants to chat about their game. And then we'll wrap it up and go home. We've already got Okami in the waiting room. I guess I'll grab her.
Okay.
Okay, so we're joined by OkamiOfGames. Hello.
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 You finished it out?
Mm-hmm. You know, there was somebody in the call during my last match who was like, I don't know what your M2 weakness is. And I remember I said during that, one of the things I said was, I don't do well with physics-based games. Guess what I rolled?
You really did. And it wasn't
that is
an easy one either. Like, everyone had like a thing where it's like, I don't even really get what I'm supposed to do to get over this at first.
I feel like 110 is what really sunk me. I don't think I really... I had the race room open, and when I saw the dot domes coming in, I'm like, okay. When I looked at what my time was afterwards, I feel like if I spent about the same amount of time on 110 as I did every other stage, I would have been able to do that, because I spent unreasonable amount of time on that stage.
Yes.
I wouldn't feel too bad about that. Everybody, like, 110 was a bear for everybody.
Yeah, meanwhile, 210, I got in like 2 lives.
Yeah. Yeah, it was the spheres. Anytime they wanted you to bounce on spheres consecutively for long enough, especially spheres of like a small size, it just became so easy to hit it just a little bit wrong, and then the next one is now even more wrong than you were planning on it being.
Yeah. It's a game that it has the Sonic problem for me. It wants you to go fast, but it doesn't really do a good job of allowing you to go fast unless you go through like repetition, learning the layout of the entire stage.
It doesn't allow you to predict.
Yeah.
Right.
So we're joined by Julloninja. Hello. heard you yet. I need to enable your microphone in Discord. And we're joined by someone325.
Hello.
Hello.
That was a game.
Uh-huh. Did you enjoy the crunchy audio?
Oh man.
It was.
I saw that was
crunchy.
apparently happening for everybody.
We held out for like about 5 minutes or something on the restream and then swapped over to just playing some other music.
Yeah.
No, it kind of gets you into the mood of playing the game.
I mean, it's good.
It gets you the mood. What kind of mood does it get you? Does it get you like into the mood of bashing your brain against like a wall over and over again? Does it give you that kind of vibe like what the game does?
Yeah, it gets me ready for the jank physics.
I think I heard Julloninja there.
Yeah.
Hello.
My audio swapped to the microphone for some reason. Now I can hear people.
Happens all the time. Hello, hello. What did you think?
I mean, I heard earlier the talk of spheres. I
Yeah.
agree. Especially getting cars over them.
Also,
Like,
some
I did like the
sections-
car part, but a little too much jumping on spheres.
Yeah. Or any sort of like instances where you had to get a very high jump. So you had to hit like the previous 2 bounces at the right angle. So you have the momentum to make the next bounce, which catapults you up into the air. And getting that just right, there was a stage, I think it was somewhere in World 2, where you start in the middle of something and you have to keep going around in circles until you escape the maze, basically.
The big snail.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about how like the jump is like breaking physics in some sense, right? Like you're just imparting like a magic force on the ball. And so like if you need height, like the only way to do it is to like get bounces to add more. But then also you very quickly lose control of whatever you're doing.
Did either of you feel like some of the stages were also like double the length they needed to be?
Yeah. And also no
A few,
checkpoints at all.
yeah.
Actually,
Some of them
210
ran on.
had like, here's your 4th vehicle section now.
Look, 210 was smooth sailing for me. 110's the one I have beef with.
Yeah, the spheres. They just had the spheres and then like more spheres and more spheres. It's like, here's all the hardest stuff for, longer than most other level.
Yeah, like 210 seemed to be like a final for the very basic concepts of the game, while not 110, I mean, while 210 seemed to be like, hey, I made these rails that the balls can be on, but you can't check them out.
Mm-hmm. I like the words made in the terrain as somebody commented, "Man, have you seen that?"
I couldn't read that part when I first got there.
Yeah, I was like, Mandidios, what?
Yeah.
I mean, at the end there is also crash test.
Yeah, I mean, that was sort of the theme in the end, right? Writing all those things.
One funny thing that did happen was from Rhelys, man, did you see that he got caught between the like exclamation point and the N, and so he was just bouncing back and forth on that until it just shot him out. And it's just like, yeah, we did see that.
Rhelys also, when they finally solved 110, they were also there with you, Okami, for a long time. Solved it apparently by like getting some huge bounce and going over the whole level. And I didn't see it, so I can't tell you exactly how it was done.
I would not have the guts to do that because
I tried that a few times, but I was always short.
Yeah, there were so many pits. I felt like if I tried to do something like that, I was just going to end up catapulting myself into a pit, and it would be in vain. So I definitely play on the safer side because of that.
Yeah, it's definitely smarter, but sometimes you have to do it to try it.
Even out of frustration, if nothing.
Yeah. I would be curious to play a version of this game where it's the same level, but the whole stage is zoomed out, so you can see the entire stage all at once. I'm curious how that would change some approaches.
Some of them
Knowing
are
exactly
pretty
what's
long.
coming ahead.
Like I don't think you can see all of it. Like like trying to land on the right spot on one of those little spheres when you're mega zoomed out.
Oh my god, yeah.
That would be bad. But you're right. There were some visibility concerns, like in the big level where you need to get a bunch of speed and launch up to another platform up high. 7, I think it was, 2-7. It's like, I think no one found it first try. Everyone went off somewhere.
No. I mean, when I got there, I figured, okay, that's what they want me to do. But I also wasn't going there at top speed. I was just casually rolling along, making sure that I don't throw myself into a pit. And then when I saw the way that was shaped, I'm like, oh, that's what they want me to do.
Yeah, at that point, just reset the level because I assumed that I needed all the momentum, and then I just overshot it to get anyways.
Level a couple times, yeah.
So Julloninja, you are, I mean, this might be kind of tough to recall, but this puts you pretty far in the bracket on winner's side, and I'm wondering if this is like a new best so far sort of thing.
In winner's bracket, yes, but one of the MTs I was in, I forget which part of losers I was in. I think I was at like losers 7 or something.
Even if you, where do you drop down? If you lose winners 5, do you winners 5?
I think I dropped down and losers
I think
7.
that's down to,
You drop down there,
down
yeah.
to 7, yeah.
So if you can win any match, you will get a new best. Pretty cool. Okami, you've dropped down in losers 5. I'm seeing the names are a little more spread out in losers 5. You've kind of avoided the worst of it, I think.
What do you mean is the worst of it?
I mean, when I'm looking at the bracket, right, the names are as dense as there are as many people there are in the round, right? And when I move my cursor just 2 rounds to the left, the names are packed together like sardines because they all have to fight like heck to get out of there. And you drop 2 rounds ahead of that where there's some space in the brackets and you're not, you gotta win out a couple of matches here, but it's not unheard of, certainly, for you to make it into top 8 from here.
Right. Losers bracket's been my home basically in a lot of MTs. Winners 4 I think is the furthest I've made it in any MT in winners bracket anyway. Yeah, I think I got to winners 4 like 1 or 2 other times, but never made it past that in winners bracket.
So you're at home then?
Yeah.
You finally arrived.
Jullo just sent me back to my house. I'll just go back and start playing the Grim Reaper again.
And someone325, I was looking forward to the other game that you were playing and then had to switch to this one instead because you were racing against the person who are now matched up against. So we were going to be compared directly. If you had got that game again for some reason, how would it have looked against your opponent?
Well, it would have looked good, so glad I didn't get that game.
It was hard.
It would have looked slow for somebody.
But it's decided now, so you're up against Jorf, who's pretty good. He's been a top 8 a couple of times. Jorf versus someone325 reads to me like a top 8 match already, so a bit unlucky for both of you, I guess.
One must
that
die.
happens in the losers bracket.
I mean, even fighting Rhelys is a pretty strong opponent already in losers 3. So, well, best of luck in all of your matches, and thank you so much for rolling around in this game, bouncing around, and for coming to talk to us.
I'm gonna bounce out of here later.
See ya.
Buddy.
I will disappear like the ninja ball I am.
Oof.